Welcome to the Artist Chat Room. My name is Natasha Castellan, and this is the Artist Chat Room where we talk about the business side of art. Today I'm going to talk about art, business, and stress, and I'm going to start with a quote from Viggo Mortensen. This is a piece of advice that he received from a horse master, and he said, "In order to go fast, one needs to go slow. We need to live each day as though there are not enough hours in the day, but do everything calmly and carefully, and that way we'll get it done quicker and with less stress." Great advice. So much has changed in 2020 for everyone, including art and the art business. Galleries have closed doors, art fairs have closed, competitions, things have gone online, and people who have been relying on those outlets for an income, artists who were relying on that, are suddenly finding themselves having to maneuver the online world in order to get out there. As artists, we are business people, and we are now creating websites and doing social media marketing. We are doing mail outs and applications, running promos, photographing our work, creating prints, organizing shipping. This is exhausting, just listing these things out and finding the time in the day to do all that as well as create artwork. In a recent Instagram live that I did with Amika Winkop, she speaks about having to be kind to yourself and how important it is to take the pressure off. This is echoed in Artwork's recent blog, Cultivating a Creative Mindset. Now, you're saying, "Natasha, you're here to encourage me to build my business, and here you are telling me to go slow and calm down and be gentle." Don't think that this isn't going to grow your business. This will grow your business. Sometimes you have to slow down. As the quote said, go slow in order to go fast. Remember the tortoise and the hare. Just because you've gone slower, it doesn't mean that you're out of the race. You're just doing it at a different pace. And often by slowing down, we can become winners and really achieve much more. Perhaps now you can't do more than a full hour of artwork in your studio because there's other people in your space all around you. Perhaps you do 1 or 2 days and you do a great run, and then that's it for a while. You know what? That's okay. It's okay to go a bit slower. It's okay to do a different pace. More than ever, we need to be kind to ourselves and don't worry about what other people are doing. If other people are just producing, be glad for them and know that your time will come. We all have a season, we all have a place, and we can only do what we can only do. But being productive can also be very rewarding. The trick is to find the balance between productivity and rest and rejuvenation. If you need to take a break, take a break. To create your personal rest, sometimes we need to take a break. Artists, a lot of artists have other creative pursuits besides painting or sculpting or artwork. I know Claire Desjardins, who's a prolific artist, is also an avid gardener. Sometimes we need something else in our life. It's important to step away from our workspace, do something different, go for a walk, go for a swim, spend time with your family and friends, do some cooking or some gardening, step away, be refreshed, and then come back. Another area that will help you to de-stress is to declutter. Go get into your studio and declutter it, clean it up. Maybe it's not just your studio, it could be your computer desk or your packing station. Get in there, declutter it. Take away what's taking up valuable energy and mental process. Take that out of the picture and have it nice and streamlined. Artworks blog, the one I mentioned earlier, creating a creative mindset during quarantine, says that a studio gives you a space to create, a space to think, and a space to explore. But space doesn't need to be a physical space. How can you how can you do that without a physical space? Well, you need to declutter your mental spaces as well, your mind. Work towards determining what thoughts are clutter in your mind and what are necessary and important to you. Pretend you're cleaning out your home. Have a look. Is this thought bringing you joy? Do a Marie Kondo. Is this adding to you, these kind of thoughts? Are these things helpful or not? And get rid of them if they're not. Artworks suggest to have they also suggest to have a window of time where that's all you're thinking about is your creativity. You're not actually in your studio doing the thing, but you're spending time. You could be outside in the garden having a tea or a coffee, and you're thinking about what you want to be doing. You're processing your thoughts, you're processing ideas. And when you have time for this kind of processing, I suggest you get your journal out and you start writing things down. Allow yourself time and write it down. Ask yourself these questions. What inspires me or you? What is important right now? Write it down. What are some new things that you are finding interesting? What is it in other people's artwork that you like? And what kind of thread do you wish to continue in your artwork? Do you want it to be about emotion or movement or colour? Think about these things, write them down. Are there any non-art things that you are finding inspirational? And how can you bring that to your creativity? By fostering these kind of thoughts, you are looking at other things and adding to your creative toolbox, so to speak. Know that art and creativity doesn't just happen when you're physically doing it. It happens up here as well. So make sure that that's decluttered, and then once it's decluttered, you're thinking about the things that are going to actually help you. When you are finished, when you are refreshed, you can grow. When you can create better and your business will grow better. Being refreshed is important. Remember the tortoise and the hare. Don't be rushing. Don't be thinking, I have to do this, I have to do that. Do things slowly, do them well, and then you'll be stress-free. Going back to the quote right from the start from Viggo Mortensen, that in order to go fast, we need to go slow. That we live every day as though every hour counts and is precious, but we do it calmly and carefully, and we'll get it done a lot quicker with a lot less stress. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you have a great and creative week. This is me, Natasha from Natasha Castellan Art. I go live on Instagram with other well-known artists on Mondays and Fridays. I'd love you to come and join me, Natasha Castellan Art on Instagram, and start following me. Subscribe if you've enjoyed this. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoy it. Leave a message. But you have a great and creative week. Bye for now.